Well, hi everyone, this is Daniel Williams, Senior Editor at MGMA, and we are back with another podcast live from the Leaders Conference in Denver. We are with Practice Administrator Adam Pople. Adam, welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah, so you are an attendee here at the Leaders Conference. What number is this for you?
So this is my second Leaders Conference.
Okay, which other one did you attend?
I was in Nashville last year.
Oh, okay. So you liked it enough to come back to another one?
Came on back.
Oh, well, we're glad you're here. So what are your goals this week? What are you looking to get out of the MGMA Leaders Conference?
So I think anytime I come to one of these conferences, my goals are to network, to meet folks who may be able to help me down the road if I'm coming up with a problem, or maybe I can help them if they're coming up against a problem.
Yeah.
How can we think differently about the issues that are coming up? To go through some of the sessions and kind of concentrate on what are the things I haven't thought about yet. How can I go through things and just have that next tool in the tool bag for no matter what it is?
Yeah.
And then just see what's changing as far as vendors. I may not be looking for something right now, but every year I come back, there's somebody new.
Yeah. So you've been attending sessions. I've bumped into you multiple times and I said, Adam, we're going to take you down here to the studio and we're going to do an interview because we just kept bumping into each other along the way. What's a session that's interested you so far? You've been in a bunch of them already.
I think the Sunday afternoon session that Steve did on burnout, it's really good. He does a great job speaking and really brings kind of an interesting approach of kind of looking at some of the psychology behind burnout. And so it's always fun to kind of take those in and think about them and how are we doing as leaders, and then how can we reach out to our staff and the physicians around us and try and help folks that may be experiencing those stages of burnout. Yeah.
So when we design an event like the Leaders Conference, we do a lot of different things. I mean, there's a lot of fun things going on. I don't know if you saw the dancers at the main stage earlier today. That was pretty cool. Yep. Not sure we've done that before, but that was a neat experience. We've got some other really cool after-hours things that are going to be coming up over the course of it. But one of the things we do, we were talking about sessions. What we really like to do is to design those where we can answer challenges and problems that practice administrators like yourself have. What are some of the challenges at your practice that you're looking to, look for solutions?
I think, the one everybody's going to say is, how do we work with the scarce resources we have?
Yeah.
There's never enough money to go around. Payment always seems to go down, costs go up. So how do we fight that? What's our next solution? And how do we be responsible with the resources that we're given? Burnout's always a topic, which kind of just fascinates me because no matter how often we talk about it, we're still talking about it.
Yeah.
And so we clearly haven't done everything we can to fix that from a leadership role or a physician role or a frontline staff role. And so how do we re-engage those staff and help them kind of re-engage with the practice and the mission we have? And so I think those are two things that I always kind of am interested in heading here.
Yeah, when you go to a conference like this, do you already have the sessions mapped out that you're going to attend, or do you just kind of let your finger just boonk and just find one that way? What do you like to do? Are you a planner or somebody that is more improv?
No, I tend to plan a little bit.
Okay.
And I plan a few sessions that I think are just like topics of interest where I really have something I want to see, or maybe I'm more familiar with the topic, but I'm hoping to hear something new. And then I always try and fit in a couple where I'm like, I'd probably need to work on that area.
Yeah.
So it helps me just kind of balance the whole event out if I kind of take a look and plan it.
Yeah. When I bumped into you yesterday in the Solutions Center, it was during the happy hour program, and were you already networking with people? It seemed like you were with a group of people at that point, but maybe I misinterpreted that. It seemed like you drifted in with some other folks there.
Yeah, so I've bounced around a little bit.
Okay.
And just kind of, tried to introduce myself to anybody and get conversations going. Whether it was, at the happy hour last night or after that, I found myself at the hotel restaurant with a few other folks from the conference, and we struck up a conversation. Or today I was walking around with a guy that I've been mentoring through the MGMA Mentorship program. And so kind of taking him around, it's his first leader conference. And so showing him a little bit of kind of what he can expect from these and how he should try and set himself up to get the most out of it.
Yeah, as a last question then, tell us about that MGMA mentorship program. What's it meant to you, and what's it like to mentor somebody who's coming to an event for the first time here?
It's been a lot of fun. I think I've learned from him. I hope he's learned from me. I know that my interest in kind of the mentorship program started when I was a mentee through some other programs. And just as I grew in kind of my roles and my knowledge and feeling more comfortable and more confident in my ability to help somebody else, I've now done a few mentorship as the mentor, and that's been really rewarding because you're just a resource for that person, whether they're having an issue with something or they need somebody to kind of help, give them new ideas or guide them through something, or just be there for them to talk to. Yeah. Sometimes being in a leadership position, you feel like you're a little bit on an island. So sometimes having somebody that you can just reach out to is helpful. Yeah.
Well, Adam Pople, practice administrator, Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Yep. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right.